Yeah, barbers, cosmetologists, hair industry professionals, and all others who support. Welcome to the hottest podcast in the barber and beauty industry, the Clipped Podcast. I am your host, Prince the Fit Barber. I'm here with my co-host, Take Me Choppin, and we got the legendary guest today, my boy, Los Cut It. Los, welcome, man. Tell the people that don't know you. I don't know who's living under a rock these days, but tell the people that don't know about you a little bit about yourself.
My guys, appreciate you guys having me. It's always dope to get an opportunity to help anybody, helping myself. Any content is content, so I'm always down if
Facts.
I can make the time. With that being said, for those that don't know me, my name is Los Cut It. Carlos Estrella from Chicago. Been doing here for over 25 years now. So I've been in the game for a while, and I guess I'm just sharing this message, and I hope this message gets out to the new generation, anybody up and coming who's unaware of what we do, who we are, because I see a lot of OGs here. So here to share the message, man. What's up?
Let's get
Let's
it.
go. So you already know every week we started off with Tank's Take. Tank,
Yes,
what you
sir.
got for us this week, man?
All right, man. So check it out. So I like to talk. You know what I'm saying? Let's jump straight into it. So
Let's get it.
today on Tank's Take, what I want to talk about is I've been seeing barbers make these little, I don't want to say accusations, but they make these comments online saying that, oh, I'm not booked. It's the shop owner's fault. So what we talking about today on Tank's Take is whose fault is it that a barber isn't booked? And when I'm talking about barbers, I'm talking about like booth rent barbers, not commission shops. Because if a barber's not getting money in the commission shop, I think that has something to do with the shop.
That is definitely doing the
But
shop.
we talking about booth rent. A lot of these barbers are going to booth rent because it's cheaper and it saves them more money. You know, I put it in quotes because there's pros and cons to everything. Right? But like I was saying, whose fault is it when it comes to these barbers not being booked, man? I'm gonna go ahead and give my take on it, and then I'm gonna ask y'all what y'all feel on it. But the way I see it is, as a barber, you're a contractor. You're self-employed, right? You're working in somebody's, yes, you're working in somebody's shop, but it's still your job to get yourself booked, right? Now, I know there's a lot of debate about this, right? But like the shop I'm at right now, the shop that I started at, I've been there 17 years, and I'm gonna tell you a little bit why. The owner, bro, he's such a kind person that when I first started working there, he would chunk me clients. He would tell me, hey, he would tell the clients, not me. He would tell the clients, yo, man, I'm booked. Y'all go to my boy Tank. Tank's gonna hook you up. And he wasn't even booked. He was just putting people in my chair. Now, he didn't have to do that because that's not his responsibility to get me clients. But as a good shop owner, that's what he was doing for me because he wanted to see his barbers eat, right?
So I want to take care of his workers.
Exactly. And I see a lot of barbers that they feel entitled now that these owners should give them clients when this is up for debate. Y'all can debate me or whatever, right? But I think it's the barbers. It's their responsibility to get themselves booked, man, because the shop owner is providing you a place to work. He provided you a chair. Yes, you got to bring your stuff, but you're a barber. You want to be self-employed. You want to make your own hours. You got to get your own clients. Like, what do y'all think about that?
Bro, listen, 100%. Listen, when people ask me to work in my barbershop and they ask one of the first questions they always ask is the barbershop busy? Yeah. Immediately in my head, we can have a conversation after this, but you're not getting hired. You're not gonna work here because the simple fact is, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you off top, you wondering what the barbershop can do for you. Like, bro, I'm renting the chair in my establishment to you. What can you bring to the table here? Like, what do you mean? Like, what can the barbershop do for you? What can you do for this establishment? And especially because in my staff, I'm in my suite right now. But I mean, I have the same chairs, I have the same setup over there, but it's beautiful. Love it. I mean, thank you, man. In my shop.
Yeah. It's nice.
Hey, you already know what time is it. Exactly. So I did that with my own two hands. So I didn't put in all this work to sit here and like service you. I made it so that when you come and work at Palace Elite Barber Spa, you have marble floor, you have a marble barber station, you have the Phoenix Keller red and gold chair, you have a ring light at every station, you got a facial steamer at every station, you got a hot towel machine.
You had it hooked up.
Yeah, you got all this at every station. So I'm doing all this for you. Your videos will look great with the aesthetic. You have your facial steamer, hot towel. Bro, what do you mean? What else can I do for you? Like, what can you do for me at this point? You feel me?
Yeah, to me, I mean, honestly, the fact that this is still a conversation today blows my mind because, I come from an era of booth rent for such a long time.
Right.
Cosmos and stylists and salons were only doing percentage, which is how they grow. And I don't think barbers get the understanding of how that works because to me, I think barbers want to go, and this is going based off me being a manager for a few years, which is why I never opened up a barbershop, and we'll get to that. But being a manager, I got to see the good and the bad and the ugly on both ends, being a boss and then being an employee. And barbers always felt some type of way every time they had to give money up. But to me, it's all about changing perspective, right? If you go find, let's just say you go want to open up a barbershop, your very own barbershop, and you walk into, and you're driving around, you see a beautiful plaza with, let's just say, Starbucks. You got other beautiful, nice restaurants, etc. But there's an open gap right there. That is your spot. You shouldn't be, just because Starbucks opens at 9 doesn't mean you can't get there at 6 a.m., etc. So a lot of people want to complain about other people when you should be responsible in your own chair. Your own chair should be your own business. And I remember the fact that barbers are still doing booth rent blows my mind, because in Chicago everything has switched to more of a commission, because that's really the only way to grow. Because in all reality, man, barbers switch to booth rent. Why? Because they want to have
Los. I'm so glad you said that's the only way to grow, because, bro, honestly, that it's not the only way to grow, Los. The reason why you said that is because barbers made you say that, because barbers need to be in a commission. They need structure. It's like when I was in prison, you know, I didn't smoke, I worked out, I studied. That's why I had no fucking choice, and it was structured that way. Now when I'm home, I smoke my fucking chimney, and I barely miss workouts all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and that's a shame. That's not acceptable. You should be able to rent a booth and handle your business, do your taxes, have an accountant, do everything in the business structure. That's why when they come to the booth rentals, they expect the owner to do all of that. Yeah. Go to commission for that. You feel me? Go to a commission shop for that. And it's unfortunate that you need another man to keep you structured, or you need a business to keep you structured. You need to go to jail to work out and eat right. Like, come on.
A lot of these barbers, even from my time, barbers wanted to become barbers. Why? To be their own boss. So no one can tell them what to do. No one they could come in when they want, etc. Which is, trust me, that's the main reason why a lot of reason why a lot of them want to go to booth rent. Because once they start to feel that it's commission, they get understanding that, okay, if it's commission, that means I got to work harder to make more. But in reality, you're building together. You're building a structure together with the team, with the shop owner, etc. But you're also getting an understanding how to build a business in general. Booth rent, bro. Booth rent ain't nothing, because people feel like,
learn how to run a business that way.
Oh, if I cut 3 heads and do $200, my booth rent right there, I don't have to come in the rest of the week. Why have that mentality?
That's a hustler's mentality, not a business mentality.
So that's my argument on that. I don't believe in booth rent, because that opens the door for laziness. It opens the doors for people to feel entitled. When you have a team, and I've said this plenty of times, when you build a team, it is important to have a team built with you, not for you. This is why I tell bosses, yo, don't pull that boss card. It's easy to say, yo, it's my shop. Get out. You're fired. But why would anyone want to leave if they're building for themselves too? So with my team, I'm always taking ideas in, because it's our project. It's our idea. Yeah, I may be the face of Lowe's Cut It, but you're helping me with the photos. You're helping me with the videos. It's what's your input? So when I make my team feel like we're all growing, why would they ever want to leave something they're building?
Exactly.
No. But it's only when they pull a boss card when people be like, I want to open my own shop. Fuck this guy.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, and it's funny you say that. My bad, parents. But it's funny, man, because I've been at the same shop I've been at for 17 years, about to be 18 years in June, bro.
Props, bro.
And the reason why is because I've never felt like it wasn't my shop. Like, obviously, yes, I don't own it technically, but bro, if shit fucks up in the shop and I'm there, I'm gonna take care of it. I'm not gonna wait. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like last year we had a freeze, or maybe it was 2 years ago. The pipes busted. I called one of my clients who was a plumber. I said, "Hey, come fix these pipes real quick, bro. Like, this water's leaking out." And he came and he took care of it. I told the owner, he reimbursed me, whatever. Maybe he gave me free booth. I don't remember what the situation was, but I never felt like I'm doing this for him. I felt like I'm doing this for me, right? And even though it is a commission-based, or I'm sorry, not a commission-based, but it's booth rent, that's the type of camaraderie we've built throughout the years, because the owner was never like I'm doing this for me. He's like, I'm good, but I want to do this for everybody in here. He was real big on giving back to his barbers that worked for him, bro. And I think that's what a lot of these barbershop owners lack nowadays, bro. Like, like maybe you don't need to get your barber's clients. You know, maybe your book, that's cool. But the fact that they're eating in your establishment is going to make them want to stay. And if they're not, what are they going to want to do? They're going to want to switch.
Yeah, they're going to want to do their own thing. Yeah.
So right before I owned my shop, I worked in it. So I worked in booth rental shops my whole career. And then right before I opened my shop, I purposely went to a commission shop to learn the art of business, to learn the art of having a team, to learn the art of marketing and promoting. You know what I'm saying? And also, it was in a high class neighborhood, so also to change up my demographic because I'm in the hood. So I wanted to, get a different kind of clientele and also learn different textures of hair because again, I'm in the hood, so it's only Spanish and black. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And only tapers and fade. That's it. So now I know how to do fringe. Now I know how to use my shears. Now I know how to do color. I know how to layer and texture, all because I went to the commission shop. But so that's how I know that it's Barber's fault for Los's input today because
Yeah.
barbers, if they go to the booth rental shop, they're going to be way lazier than if they go to a commission shop. And that absolutely grinds my gears. Like, bro, you would prefer to go harder for someone else than
Someone
your own
else,
self?
yeah.
Like, come on, fam. Y'all got to get it together. And you, like I said, you got to go to prison to eat right and work out. Like, bro, no, you don't. You can eat right and work out right here. Like, you can go to classes. You can educate yourself. You can do what I did. You can go do a commission before you own your shop, or do commission before you do booth rental, or you can do what Los did. You can be a manager of a shop to get the feeling and understanding of how to run a shop and own a shop. You can do all of those things without like the only way you'll be successful and be able to do all this is if you go
One
join a
way.
team and do everything that they say to do. Like you have to be
Yeah.
able to do that by yourself as a barber, man.
Yeah.
So right on to my take. That was a beautiful conversation right here on the clip. Everybody, put your thoughts in the comments. Let us know what y'all think. We gonna move right on to Prince's pick. So Prince's pick today is, since we got Lowe's cut it, and he's always doing those fly designs and colors, barbers. Which one would you prefer to do for the rest of your career? Easy haircuts like a number two on the side with a finger length on the top, and that's it. No lineup, you know what I'm saying? Maybe baldies all day. Basically, easy, basic haircuts or artistic haircuts all throughout your career. So I'm talking about you're going to be fully booked for the rest of your career with easy, basic haircuts or designs, color, layer, textured fringe, burst fades with textured fringe, all that type of stuff. Which one would you pick? Put your thoughts in the comments, but I want to hear from Lowe's Cut It, man. Which one would you do for the rest of your career? I feel like you're already doing the artistic cuts for the rest of your career anyway. So what's good?
Yeah, no, I would never. I would never settle to just do easy work, man. That's that's like planning to fail, in my opinion. Because here's the thing, right? I've been doing here for 25 years. I've personally been burnt out countless of times, and every time I've ever exceeded a burnout, it was basically because I learned something or I did something that I wanted to do, something that lit that fire back up. If I just stuck
Nice.
around, I worked at a barbershop 18 years. Behind the chair for 18 years, and I was burnt out doing the same stuff that people were paying me, the same trims, the same buff fades, and I never got excited for that. Every time I do all my artistic work that a lot of people know me from on Instagram, 9 out of 10 times I either pay the model money so they could let me do whatever, or I do it for free. Because to me,
Yeah.
is the excitement and the bigger window and possibilities that come from being a creative. So if
Hold
I do
on,
some
man.
type of go ahead. What's up, man?
I want,
I
want
know what you're about to say.
I want everyone to understand
I
what
know
Lowe's
what you're
just
about to
said.
say.
He said he either does it for free or he's
I
paying
knew
the
it.
model.
I
All
knew
these
it.
barbers are over here talking like, I don't want to cut hair for free. Like, bro, we got Lowe's Cut It in here and he's still doing
One of the
stuff for free.
greatest for
So,
free.
but
He's paying his model.
why did he say that? Because he wants to be inspired and he wants to do some great type of work, and he knows that it's helping his business later on. Maybe not in that day, but long term, it's going to help elevate your business. So I just wanted to add that in there because some of these barbers be tripping, not wanting to do free haircuts, bro.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
Here's the thing, man, and I understand because especially the young guys, they're in it for the quick money, and even though it's cool because everything in this generation is quick, faster, they want that quick 100, that quick 50, that quick this, but they just don't understand. If they just had a little
Treating
bit
it
of
like a
patience
hustle.
and they invested it, they invested the time in a project that might not maybe give them $100 in that hour, but shit, 5 years from now, it could be a photo, it could be a project that a company could pick up, or that is the bigger picture. And to me, all these cuts that I do, one, it's exciting, so I love doing it, but two, it's for the bigger picture. And these bigger pictures, when I get booked for big ass events and I get bigger paydays, that's where that pays off.
So I love that you're looking. I love that you're looking into the future with your business. You're like me. I don't live. People tell me all the time, bro, are you here right now? Because I don't live in the day at all, bro. Everything I talk about, everything I see is all for the future. And sometimes I think it's a gift and a curse because I never really enjoy the moment. You know what I'm saying? But I prefer live like that. It's working for me. Tank, what's up with you? Which one you picking? Basic, easy joints, or are you flexing your artistry on a regular basis?
Man, so check it out, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm not the best with designs. I do them. Like I got some designs that I can do. People show me pictures. I know I can do them. But all that to say, I would still much rather do that than be stuck with my two on the side, square the back, shear work on top. Because
Right.
that's easy for me. Like I can do
Right.
that in 15 minutes, which there's nothing wrong with that. If barbers, that's how you get money. That's how you're getting paid. Hey, salute to you, bro. Get that money. But like
Right.
Los was saying, for me, I don't want to get burnt out. I've been doing this 18 years also. So I've been doing this for a long time. And if I do this, even just doing a bald fade, like if I get 2 or 3 of them back to back, I'm already like, all right, someone get something different. Someone give me a burst fade. Let me do some textured fringe on top. Let's do something different, right? But I think for me, I would still like to do the artistic stuff, even though I know I'm not great at it, at some of the things, right? Because I feel that it's going to challenge me and make me better, and it's going to be more fun for me.
Word. Great input. Great input. Yo, no, my take is, I'm not gonna lie. At the beginning of my life, I've been cutting hair 6 years, 7 years, almost 7 years. Maybe probably the first 4, bro. I used to always say, I wish I could just get tubes on the side. I used to always, I used it on U-Tank, the Baldy steamer.
Yeah.
So I got a steamer, Los, that you put it looks like a hair dryer, but it's actually a steamer, and it steams the head so you bald and get the shave. I bought that specifically to try to tailor to bald people, to give them a luxury bald head experience so that I could be booked with baldies all day. You know what I'm saying? And it's $60 to do that. So that's decent, you know what I'm saying, for a bald head. So I was literally trying to fucking book myself with easy haircuts all day. And then I would say 3 years ago, I started going to barber events. Not as trying to be an influencer or anything. It's just I just want. Well, I was going to CT Barber Expo all the time.
Yeah.
And then two.
That's right down the street from you, huh?
It's right down the street from me, so I'll go there since it was in a convention center. I've been going there, but all the other ones never even thought to ever go to a different one, especially since that was like known as the biggest one anyway. I never thought to go to another one, so it wasn't even 3 actually. It was only 2 years ago when I decided to start branching out and going to different expos, and ever since then, fuck them baldies, fuck the easy haircuts. I want something that I can go on stage and wow the crowd. I want to spray like what's the name, A-Rod. I want to do the design like Los and Taylor cuts, and that's all I'm about right now. I got a suite right here, and it's in my salon suites with a whole bunch of girls. I pick these girls' brains every day on color, texture, all that sheer work, all that shit, man. So I absolutely forget the easy haircuts. I'm an artist now, baby.
Hey, so quick question. So Los, I know you do all these different types of cuts, designs. What is like your most favorite thing to do when someone just gives you free range or show you a picture? Like, what do you enjoy? Color, designs? Like, what exactly is it?
Dope question.
Man, everything, to be honest, right now. Right now, I'm in the way. It's crazy because I think I dug myself so deep in the whole design and artistic world that people forget that I can do shear cuts and styling and other stuff like beard work.
Yeah.
So sometimes, even though the artistic side is what really got my name out there, as an educator, I love educating and I love teaching and I love sharing basic knowledge with styling and hair cutting. That's what really fuels me, just educating. If I can teach somebody, it doesn't matter what it is, if I can teach you, that's where the fire burns for me. But I've always been an artist, so to me, even though I can be artistic and creative, that's cool, but it always came easy. What really became hard for me was understanding the proper shear work, the proper terminology to teach, the proper education to really go to schools and break it down, like all the angles. That, to me, because I've always been such a creator and artist, I sucked at school. I never paid attention to school. So going back to discipline myself and to like learn, I've always said this, learn the rules like a professional so you can break them like an artist. Because when you learn something so good in a professional way, you get so creative because you understand it so well.
Wow.
So I always tell people, if you understand something, you can teach it. But if you're just repeating what someone else said, you're just reciting what they said.
Yeah.
Never truly
regurgitated information.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Crazy information right there. I just so zoned out on what you said that I had something to say and I fucking forgot. Because that was valuable information, man, for real. All right, so we just go into what was the next hot topic? All right. I'm thinking I'm going to the next subject. Damn, I had something to say. What the fuck?
Unless you had a piggyback on what he said.
I was, I did. Because he was talking about fuck it, man. Yeah, that was good. That was good information.
Learning something, and then
learn the rules like a pro.
He was like, because he was like saying learn. Because I know it had to do with the learning. Because whatever it was that I was gonna say is based on the okay. I just spent the weekend in Boca Raton at the Gamma headquarters, and I'm a Gamma educator now. So with that said, it's like I'm learning that which I just learned that what you just said this weekend. Out of all my years in this barber industry, what you just said, I just learned over the weekend because I can cut hair like a motherfucker. I can cut hair fast. I can talk. I can present myself. I can do all the things that you're supposed to do. But then now when I went into the education, so I'm thinking I'm that guy, you know what I'm saying? Then when I go to the education, I'm learning I'm not that guy.
They're saying shit
Like
that he don't even understand. He
I'm
said,
really not
"What?"
that guy. Yeah. And although I can perform, I want to be able to educate. Guys, as you guys know me, I love to inspire, but in this is our industry, I have to educate on our industry. I can just go to a barbering event and just motivate you with
So,
words.
so
I
you
gotta
know,
teach you
basically,
something.
based off what you're saying, I'm gonna tell you like this, and I learned this recently. We are all beasts at winging it, right? We can wing it,
Yeah.
and that is why you feel like you're that
Nice.
guy, because I felt like I was
Right.
winging it. But when I got put to the test in certain scenarios, you find out
Yes.
quickly you're not that guy. So you truly got to
Yes.
you got to take the time to really, just like the gym,
Yes.
right? You ain't gonna learn it in one
Yes.
shot. You take your time to build it. Right now, when
That's
I
why people get
educate,
trainers. Even Arnold Schwarzenegger had a trainer.
when I educate on stage or in front of people, to people it looks like I'm up there just talking and winging it. But to me, it's a scientific in how I break everything down, how much I
There you
talk,
go.
how much I don't talk, how much I give time to people to raise their hand and give questions. Like I set up, there's a lot of scientific shit going on that people don't get it.
Yes.
But I
Yes.
make it look like I'm just up there talking shit. But no,
Yes.
dude.
And if you don't
So
know, you don't know.
yeah,
You know what
exactly.
I'm saying?
So
And
you
for
as
people that
educator, you're finding that out now, and that's just growth, bro. Every time you
yes.
check yourself about some shit, that means you're just acknowledging it and you're growing from it. You know.
Yes, yes, and shout out to Stylecraft, man. They made it real easy out there, man. Great team. Love, peace, and hair grease. This is the beauty and barber industry. The beauty of it is love. I love you
All
guys.
day.
Love, peace, and hair grease.